Hi, and welcome back to Penguin's View. And now for something completely different, as Monty Python once said every week. A midweek treat for you. Something I'm considering doing on a regular basis. And that's interesting facts. Well, interesting in my opinion, anyway. So I thought I'd start off with Ireland. So let's get right into it. The remains of St. Valentine. You know him, the old February 14th bit who likes cards and chocolates? No, you know the real thing. Anyway, the remains of St. Valentine are held in Whitefriar Street Church in Dublin and have been there since the 10th of November 1836. I found it interesting. Right, next one. Puck Fair. Probably pronounced different, but there we go. It's one of the longest running Irish festivals. Every August, a goat is captured from the mountains in Kerry. It's placed in a cage and crowned king for 3 days. When it's finished, the king goat is returned to the mountains. I'm guessing after a while the goat gets wise to this and allows itself to be captured every year and become king very often. Actually, it didn't say that at all, but there we go. Right, the next one. Bram Stoker. Yeah, we know Bram Stoker, the author of Dracula, which was written in 1897. He was actually from a suburb of Dublin. Oh, it gets better than that. Now, there is a thing called the Arbatra, I don't know, or Irish vampire. I'll put the word up there anyway. And it's believed by some to have been inspired to some degree the actual Dracula story. Don't know. I might have to do a bit more research into that and find out for myself. The next one is Dublin's Rotunda is the oldest operating maternity hospital in the world. It opened in 1745. Yep, quite interesting to me. Right, Wexford has one of the oldest lighthouses in the world. The Hook Lighthouse has been there for around 848 years. I'm guessing it's been modernised slightly, but there we go. Now, this one I found of quite a lot of interest. During the 19th century, County Cork was the largest exporter of butter in the world. And they even exported to places like India and Australia. Not complaining of that one. Anyway, contrary to popular belief, the shamrock is not the official symbol of Ireland, nor is it the four-leaf clover. It's actually the harp, although I wouldn't suggest wearing one on St. Patrick's Day because it might be a little bit heavy around your neck. Yeah, just a weird thought of mine to go along with it. The earliest evidence of humans in Ireland was discovered in 2016, and it dates back to around 10,500 BC, the Paleolithic age. What it was is they found some animal bones, and it was clear that these had been properly butchered rather than just eaten by another animal. There we go. The first St. Patrick's Day parade was not held in Ireland. Shock, horror. But actually in Boston in USA, and that took place in 1737. Now, finally, St. Patrick's real name was Maewyn Succat. Put it up there, all the bit. Normally, I shall do that. Anyway, hopefully you found this of interest. Now, if you have any suggestions of topics, places, or things for me to look into, then please leave the comment down below. And I will look into them, and if I find them interesting enough, I will do a video on that. So, until the next one, TTFN.